Hello, everybody, and welcome to Shooting It Straight with Donnie C. I am your host, Donnie C. I want to thank everybody, like always, for coming out, hanging out with us for a little bit. And with us, I mean, it's me and my good friend, Dave. Dave, how you doing?
I'm well, sir. How are you today?
Doing good, doing good. So, Dave, today, you sent me a clip on Facebook. And
yes, I did.
For those who don't know, I'm just learning how to play on Facebook because as much as it came out, and I don't even know when, I haven't had any social media up until about 2 weeks ago, whatever it was. And I'm learning the process. So you sent me a spoof on the Jets or whatever about the Jets.
Yes.
And I wanted to share it with my cousin, so I went to share it. And all of a sudden it posted on Facebook like it was my go-to, like, here's a post for me, go Jets.
Right.
Like, and I said to my wife, I go, I wonder if I'm going to get a lot of people talking to me about sports now, which I don't know much about.
Yeah.
No, I know how to play sports, and that's about. I know the rules of sports. I can play, and I'm good at all that. But following it and just being a part of, go team, go! I'll root for a team, and the Jets are my team for football. But I don't actually follow. And then you pointed out the reason that you brought that up or sent it to me was because the Jets have actually signed somebody, and I had no fucking idea. No clue.
Yeah, well, they've just been trying to get this guy for the past, 2 months since the season ended, and they finally landed their big fish. What's that?
I've heard rumors that he was a possibility.
Right. Yes.
And now we have him.
Now we have him. Yes.
If we want, we'll pull it up. We'll see. We'll see what it. There it is.
There it is.
Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers is now a New York Jet.
Congratulations, Aaron Rodgers. Congratulations to the Jets.
Yes.
Finally, we have a quarter. Wait. How many years have we said, we finally got a quarterback, and the son of a bitch goes colorblind, throws interceptions, gets hurt, can't make a pass, can't throw the ball, and they always do it. And I don't know anything about Aaron Rodgers because, like I said, I prefaced it with I don't know a lot about sports, but. Either they get him really young as a rookie and they just fold under pressure.
And they suck.
Or they get him real old and they're right before retirement and then they're fucking brittle. I'm thinking Aaron Rodgers might be good for a year or two, maybe.
Yes.
But then he's brittle. And I don't know. Maybe he's I mean, to me, I'm thinking he's close to his 40s, if not in his early 40s. How old is Aaron?
I think he's 40.
I'm on a
39 or 40.
With him, by the way. I don't follow the sport, but me and him, we're on a first name basis.
Don is on a first name basis with everybody we bring up. I agree 100% with you. They always usually bring the aging old quarterback in, or every quarterback that they draft is brutal and they don't last.
They suck.
However, I've watched.
This one's going to be different.
It should be different because I've watched some Green Bay games in the past because they played the Jets, they played the Giants. He was on my fantasy team for a couple years. So the dude can still sling it. Tom Brady played till he was 45. So
but
the team
there's an exception to every rule, and no offense to Aaron. Again, buddies.
Right.
But he's not Tom. Not that I'm saying he needs to be Tom. And listen, anybody on the Jets who can throw for half a season is a plus for us because our team sucks. And when I say our team, I mean the owners, and we have nothing to do with it, but we'll say it's our team.
Right. But this is the first time in a long time people actually wanted to come to our team because they know they can see that there's something building here.
There's potential.
So we were a quarterback away. If we had this dude last year, we would have been in the playoffs. I'm not saying we would have won the Super Bowl, but we would have made the playoffs.
Dave, we're Jets fans. We would have won the Super Bowl. I've never seen it in my life.
So, and I mean, the only thing I don't like about the trade, and I know you don't know that about this, is the potential of a first-round pick in 2024. But our quarterback picks suck anyway. So if we're going to pick a quarterback in the first round, it's not going to do anything.
I don't even follow sports, and I know how. You heard me rant about how bad the quarterbacks are. I know how bad the quarterbacks are.
Yeah.
Like, for somebody who doesn't follow sports and to know that much about it, to know that they suck that bad,
right?
That means they really suck bad.
what I think they're banking on is that the other first round pick in 2024. I think they're hoping that if they go deep into the playoffs, it's going to be a low end first round pick.
Right.
So who gives a fuck? It's not going to be a number 1 overall pick or
right.
two. You know what I mean? So they really.
I think we're used to getting good picks.
Yeah, because we've always sucked.
Exactly. Even with all the good quarterbacks we've had.
Right.
Is my point. Outside of Joe from way back when.
Yeah.
There hasn't been a real good quarterback ever. And he wasn't even a good quarterback.
No, he wasn't.
Stats. Look at me talking sports. Holy shit.
Yeah.
If you look at his stats weren't even good. He was able to work the crowd.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was it. He had a backing on his personality, which is what I'm hoping for here.
Yeah. I was naive, dude. I thought because how they talk about him, you know, I looked at his stats. I go, holy shit, this guy sucked.
He was horrible. But he was on the sidelines drinking beer, trying to pick up chicks in fur coats and everything, in leggings or whatever he wore, like those doing his.
Yeah.
He was ahead of the curve for all that marketing and everything else. Bad publicity is still good publicity.
Yeah.
That was Joe Namath back in the day. And since then, the biggest hope I think we've had was Mark Sanchez since then.
Well, Sanchez did bring us to AFC Championships game. Right. Yeah, but that was based on the Rex Ryan defense that we had.
Okay, now you're way too deep for me again.
Right. Our defense is what carried us those years that we were successful. It wasn't because Sanchez is, he wasn't that great.
No, because as I remember, he had like 2 good seasons, I think, or something like that.
Yeah,
but it was crap.
Yeah, but he's known
like everything else.
He's known for the butt fumble, so that's what he's best known for.
Yeah, back in the day, a butt fumble meant something different, but now, thanks to him, it's a little bit different, and it's sports related.
Yeah, we got people complain. Nosing into our business. Oh, you got a washed up quarterback. The Jets are still going to suck. You know, the AFC is tough, which I get them. The AFC is tough, but you know what? We've been horrible for so long.
Yes.
Let us be happy that we actually got somebody that wanted to come here.
And I'm so cynical at this point. I'm like, I don't think it's going to happen. I mean, maybe for a season. But you know what's going to happen? Some defender is going to be like, okay, let's kill him. He's 40 years old. Let's just run through him, break him, and then the Jets suck again.
Yeah,
but putting all your eggs in one basket.
The offensive line has been okay. So he should be okay as far as that's concerned. So hopefully he doesn't get killed.
Okay.
Hopefully. The defense is solid, and he's got a bunch of nasty offensive talent in front of him. Right. So we should be okay. Dude, we haven't had a quarterback that can throw the fucking ball 50 yards down the field in fucking forever. So
I know. It's
so to see this dude just swing it, right. I'll be happy.
Yeah. It'll be a nice change of pace to actually have a nice season. And maybe even be in the playoffs. I mean, even if we're not in the playoffs, just the idea of maybe being in the playoffs.
It gives me a reason to actually watch my team instead of like watching the Kansas City Chiefs all the time because they're good and they're always on.
I don't think Aaron's going to be the as much as I love you, Aaron. First, but I don't think I'm still watching the games. I mean, I might catch a clip or two here or there. And now that I'm on social media, I might know what's going on a little bit more. But outside that, I got nothing. I don't think my weekly schedule is going to get any easier. So I'm going to be like, I'll just sit down and have a beer and watch the game.
No,
not going to happen.
I'll be able to, but you won't.
How much money is this washed up guy? This great quarterback coming in with?
I believe we're still on a hook for about 50 a year for this dude. So
Jesus
50
Christ.
mil.
When you say 50 a year, it's 50 million.
Yeah.
A year.
Yeah, that's the only thing.
Oh my God. If I would have known the potential, and I didn't pay attention to sports. I was too busy picking up girls and bringing them to you guys when you were talking. Hey, who's hitting this? Who's catching this? Who's doing this? I'm going to pick up a girl. I'll catch you guys later. Guys, girls, guys. Let's stop with the sports nonsense. And now women are into sports. If I was dating again at this day and age,
you'd be done.
I would probably know sports. No, I wouldn't be done. I'd know sports. What are you talking about? Women are into sports. I'll talk sports.
They probably were back then, but you just weren't.
There was only a handful, and I knew them, and I never talked sports. But occasionally, I would bring them over with the rest of their group of girls. Right. They would start talking sports, and I'd be freaking low. I'm like, I don't even understand how this happened anymore. It was crazy.
Well,
$50 million a year to throw a freaking
50?
football.
Yeah. Well, guess what? This is probably the one and only segment on Shooting It Straight with Donnie C that we'll talk about sports. Who knows? Something else major might come up.
Other ones, but I'll probably not know nearly as much as I didn't know this time.
And I'll say, let's bring it up so I can torture you some more.
Right. Dave loves seeing me try to talk about sports. It's his one way of getting back at me for all the times I talk to him about sex and all these other things on air. It throws him off. Sports is mine.
So if you really want to stump him, hit him with a sports question. See what happens.
I got nothing. I'll answer it, but I don't know if I'm answering it right.
So, should we lead into the questions?
Sure, by all means. I mean, I don't know what they are, but if you've got some, let's go. I mean, that segment's washed up as much as Aaron.
Come on, taking shots at your own quarterback, man. Come on.
If he proves me wrong, I'll apologize on air.
All right, so we're going with Anonymous.
Anonymous?
Yes.
Don't ask, don't tell.
Yes. He wants to be secret.
I think I know who you are.
He wants to know, if you had Aaron Rodgers $50 million a year, what would be your dream car?
My dream car?
Yeah.
Oh, I definitely know who this is then. Yes, I know Anonymous because he's into cars. Fuck, a dream car. See, here's the problem. I don't have one particular dream car. I'm not like one of those guys where I gotta have this car or something. I want to have like multiple cars. So if I had $50 million, I wouldn't buy one car. I'd buy 4 or 5 different styles of car.
Mm-hmm. I'd
have a Jeep just because I want to be an asshole. I'm gonna go off-roading in my Jeep with my top down. And I'm hoping to pick up chicks that are hot and everything else. And I'm married, so I really wouldn't. But I mean, in my head, I'm thinking, if you listen to some of the shows, I like a good-looking girl in a Jeep. With the hat on, little half top, ponytail coming out the back, riding a stick. Beautiful.
Wait, Jeep. Riding a stick or driving a stick?
Either or, whichever. Good catch, Dave.
Thank you.
2, I'd like a luxury car, and I don't know what kind of a car I would get. I was thinking some type of Mercedes, but I've always been, being the Italian I am.
Cadillac.
My first car was a Cadillac Eldorado.
Mm-hmm.
It was the boat. Dave, you remember bringing that car a lot from me driving. Mm-hmm. And
straight up laid in the back. I don't want to see. Just let me know when we get to where we're going.
Dave closed his eyes sometimes and seriously not watch how we drove there. And I think I would go with a classic Cadillac or something like that, just for fun.
Mm-hmm.
I'd have a motorcycle.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'd need a good motorcycle, and I have one now. I have a Suzuki Gixxer sports bike. But to be honest, if I had that kind of money, Keanu Reeves. Keanu. Whoa. I'd want one of your bikes, bro.
Yeah.
He makes custom bikes.
Bikes, yeah.
Yeah, they're awesome. So custom, they customize it to your ass. Like, take ass prints and stuff, like, so it sits you perfect. So you better not gain weight, you fat ass, after riding for so long. But yeah, something like that, amazing. So that would be my bike. And then I'd have to have some kind of sports car, but I don't know what I would get, because I don't know, driving around in a sports car, like if I was to buy like a Lambo, like I don't know if I'd really want that, because I'd be so worried about driving, especially living in Arizona. People out here drive like idiots. Not that they don't drive like idiots everywhere, but they drive like special idiots out here. And I'd be like, I don't want to take that car out anywhere.
Right, but you would have, like, because out here in Jersey, you only get like a 4-month window to drive the thing. Out there, you could probably drive it all year round.
That's why I got the keys to my Jeep. Vroom.
Oh my!
Top down, baby.
Well, you got your Corvettes, your Lamborghinis,
and I gotta be honest, the new Corvettes look pretty cool for the price difference between all the other. Like, it's pretty cool. But I mean, a lot of people have them and stuff like that. So Ferrari or Lambo or something, I mean, that would be cool. But I'm not a car, like, if this is who I think it is, and I'm pretty sure I know who this is, he's into cars. And if you asked him, he'd have his list of the top 5 already for each style, and No.
Yeah.
I don't know. So that would be me. I wouldn't have a dream car. I'd have multiple cars.
Yeah. No.
What about
me?
You?
I'd get a DeLorean. I want it back to the future. Yeah, I want it back to the. Back to the Future car, man.
Where we're going, we don't need roads.
I just want a car that has with the door handles, like they go up. That's what I want.
Suicide doors.
That's what I want. I think I look
money
cool
though. You could put that on anything.
True, but I just like the style of the DeLoreans, man.
Right.
I'm an '80s kid. I love that shit.
You have $50 million. You're buying a DeLorean.
A DeLorean. I want the exact mile with the flux capacitor in the back.
You gotta have it. 1.21 gigawatts.
Okay. All right. So let's go. Number 2 is if you, again, take your money. If you could travel to one location for a week, all paid. Oh, you don't have to use your money. But you leave tomorrow. Beautiful. Where would you go?
Oh, where would I go? All inclusive? Like everything's
all inclusive. Paid? Everything's paid. And you have to leave tomorrow. You got to get up and go.
Tomorrow.
You're out.
Well, depending on the weather, I would go to some kind of island. I know Hawaii is beautiful, and I'd love to go there and have a blast out there. But I'm thinking more like Ibiza or like something a little fancy. I think
you said that. Ibiza.
Well, if you're gonna go, you got to say it right, and you got to be part of the in crowd, Dave. You can't. Okay. Ibiza. I'm gonna go to Ibiza. No.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I'm fancy.
Just the way you said it. I know.
I drink with my pinky out. But something that would be like, obviously, if it's getting paid for, I'd go somewhere expensive and just try and see and have a time of my life. I mean, even just like there's spots in maybe Australia. Like, I don't know what the prices are for Australia. My wife doesn't want to go there because the bugs are like this big out there, I think.
Yeah. And you got the kangaroos.
Yeah. I'll fight a kangaroo. I'll go there. I'll tell him I'm Mike Tyson. I'll take him out. I'll hit him with the uppercut.
And you know what's funny to sidetrack from that podcast, that show we did?
Yeah.
Now when I'm scrolling through TikTok, I'm getting all these fucking kangaroo videos and the jacked
I love
ones.
This part of the show. when Dave's research for his show goes into his real life situation.
Into my real life, all I'm getting is fucking kangaroos, like all jacked and sitting there. And I'm like, oh God, click.
That's awesome.
But go ahead. I'm sorry.
But I mean, I would go somewhere like that, somewhere where it's an all-inclusive, maybe Africa with safaris or something like legit. Go away for the week, forget everything, and just go. Just go and have a blast.
Yeah.
What would you do?
For me, Ireland.
Ireland.
That's the bucket list, man. That's where, I'm part Irish, and I always blame everything I do on my Irish part, true. And that's where I'd love to go.
Because you're Irish and I'm Italian, and normally...
You should have said it's Italy.
Well...
Italy.
Normally, Italians and Irish didn't get along back.
They didn't get along. Yeah.
And it's been it's a feud since the dawn of day.
And here we are on a podcast.
Here we are together. Doing this, best of friends, together again.
My, has the world changed?
Make love, not war. Everybody get along. Put your differences aside.
Yeah. But from what I've heard, Ireland is absolutely beautiful from everybody that I've known go there. And that's just a bucket list. I don't know if I'll ever be able to pull the trigger. But, hey, if somebody said you need to leave tomorrow and go, hey, that's where I'm going then.
Yeah, I'd like to travel through all of Europe. But that's not a week.
Yeah, no.
That's not a week type trip. That's no. I'm taking some time and I'm traveling. But that's where I don't know. I'd go somewhere like that.
Okay.
Where'd you go?
Fine. No, I'm here. I'm sorry. I was just looking for the next question.
Oh, I thought you were looking up more kangaroo shit.
No, I'm not looking at more kangaroo shit. I'm hey, I'm the IT guy doing all the work behind the scenes here, brother. So, as I said, we got to get a secretary or a guy secretary, whatever.
There's still a secretary.
Okay. Okay. I didn't want to offend anybody, but yes.
Oh, that's nice.
Man or female.
Hey, listen, don't pretend like you know who they are. Even if it's a guy, it might be a girl. Even if it's a girl, it might be a guy. It might be a cat. I don't want a cat pawing at my... Yeah. So, I don't want that, but...
We're hiring if you want to help.
Right. I'll pay you the same thing I paid Dave. Nothing.
Nothing. Okay. All right. So now we're going to switch. We're going to go into the gutter a little bit here.
Oh, the gutter. This is my favorite place to be.
This is where Don thrives.
So sad, but so true.
And we slightly touched on this in our past episode, and we're going to
touch on it again.
I think you probably
if it's the
will.
Mile High Club question, I'm going to laugh my ass off.
It's very close to it. It's your dream spot to do the nasty.
My dream spot?
I was thinking you go right there, get it out of the way. And then...
No, that wouldn't be my dream spot because so many people have done that. Oh my God, there's so many things that come to my mind that are so wrong that would be perfect. And I'm not sure if I should even say them. So I'm going to.
Don't hold back.
You know the big statue of Christ down in Brazil?
Go ahead.
I bet you nobody's done it there. No, is that wrong?
You're gonna have a lot of repenting to do, or whatever.
I don't know if that's a dream spot, but I mean, I don't. Dream spot is everywhere. I don't. Dave knows me. The person who I'm pretty sure I know who this is knows me, and my dream spot is everywhere and anywhere that they say okay.
Yeah. I'll do it over there. I'll do it over there. I'll do it over here.
I'm over here. I'm over here now. Boogaloo, boogaloo.
Oh God.
Seriously, I don't have a dream. I never even thought about this dream spot. Holy crap! I don't even know. Shit! On the top of the Leaning Tower of Pisa, I want to knock that thing over. If it fell,
you'd be the reason why it falls over.
If it fell when I was up there, and I was known for the guy who had sex on top of the Leaning Tower, and it fell.
Put your hands up.
Boom!
Climax as you fall.
It's not the only thing going down. That would be awesome. That would be awesome. Right. I mean, I would hate to ruin the building and all, but that would be great.
Mm-hmm. I thought you'd say something like romantic, like on the beach, when the sun is setting, Yeah, no.
No. Been on the beaches is dangerous. If it is okay, I don't know. This might go out to a lot of people in Arizona, a lot of people out. I don't know where this is going. It's all over the world. If you don't have a beach around you and you're thinking, "Oh, I'm going to go and have sex on the beach," if it's not the drink, be very careful. Because if you've ever eaten a sandwich on the beach, as you eat the sandwich, what is there? There's sand in the sandwich. Now, you didn't rub it in the sand.
No.
But you just grabbed it and you ate it, and somehow, fucking magic, ta-da, sand in your sandwich. That's why they call it a sandwich. No, such a bad joke. Just sandwich. Yes.
I'll give you the bump.
So, if you're having sex on the beach, you have to be very careful that you don't get sand wedged elsewhere. Mm-hmm. Because then there's friction.
There's friction, and you're fucked.
And abrasions. And nobody wants abrasions there.
No.
So as a public service announcement to all those listening, if
don't do it.
You're going to have sex on the beach, please be very careful. And take care of each other. So no, sex no. On the beach, not happening.
Okay. All right.
No, it's dangerous. Even with protection, the sand could break the protection. Not so safe anymore. Don't do it.
So, everywhere and anywhere is your answer to Anonymous?
The Leaning Tower of Pisa.
Okay, that's where we're going?
Because I want to knock it down.
You want to... Okay. That works. I think that'd be funny if one day you turn on the news and the fucking thing flips over. You go, yep, Don was there.
Imagine I had a parachute or something just in case. And
you might have to. Yeah. Oh, my God. If you ever go, bring one just in case.
That would be awesome.
Your girl, let's put your wife in the role. Yeah. She would be like, why are you bringing this? Trust me, honey. I got this.
Honey, you'll need this.
Remember when you wanted to go tandem?
Move under my feet.
Remember when you wanted to go tandem skydiving? Well, we're about to.
Wait, this is just practice for that again. Where's your dream spot, Dave? You had time to think about this for a second.
Oh, my God. Well, I was going to say that's why I brought up the beach part, but then you talked me right out of it because,
it's dangerous. I'm not saying you can't do it. It's dangerous.
Yeah, I don't need that stuff. So,
no.
I mean, at my age and at this point in my life, shit, I'm lucky.
Anywhere.
I'll take it right here in our man cave.
Is when she says yes.
Tonight, honey, tonight, yes. Yeah! It's a win.
Okay.
So that's for me. All right. So the follow-up to this question would be,
I thought the other answer was good too. I know it's a little sacrilegious and all, but I thought that was good too.
Yeah, true.
Okay.
True, but that's a little risque because I'm sure you'll have, people walking by and watching you as you.
Well, you know me, Dave. I'm very shy.
I know that, but then people be taking videos, and then you'd be on TikTok, and then I'm scrolling through TikTok watching you bang somebody. So I mean,
I would be making love and
making love.
My wife.
Sorry.
We're in front of the presence of Jesus.
Oh shit! All right, moving along. There's only so much of that I can duck, man. Where is the craziest place that you've done it? The nasty.
The craziest place I've done it. I think.
I probably don't even know the answer to this one.
There's a couple similar locations. There was a cigar bar in Jersey in the bathroom.
In the bathroom, not
bathroom.
To be confused with a bathroom.
And because I'm very shy, I told everybody to use the other sink. And then...
Oh my God.
Chinese restaurant bathroom again. That was an odd spot. That was in New York.
Wow.
What?
Okay then.
I would have to say probably the craziest is the Chinese restaurant. I would think that would be the craziest because I got I got jokes. I don't know. From the singing guy.
Oh man.
I was over in the bathroom ordering a poo-poo platter. No. I would have to say that would probably be one of the craziest spots. Everybody's tried, the car or at the beach or this, that, the other, or, at the parents' house or, something like that. But I would think at a restaurant, that would probably be the craziest spot.
I was going to go with some, so I'm trying to think like back in the day when you were here and we were hanging out. Now I'm trying to think of all the places we've gone. If you actually said you were going to the bathroom. If you were actually going to the bathroom.
There have been occasions when I went out into the parking lot on times.
Right.
Guys, I'll be back in a minute. I'll be right back. Okay.
Yeah. You had us fooled. Me, I'm boring, man. It was just a car. My car, fog up the windows. That's it.
Right.
Again, thankful I got some in the car.
That's my favorite place to drink. The dream place. In the car. Yeah, I'm trying to think if there's anything else crazy. I'm sure there is, and but I think those were the two that come to mind the quickest.
Mm-hmm.
But I've probably done it in some crazy places. Oh, pizzeria.
Can't forget about that. That should have been a no-brainer.
On top of the tomato cans. They were in cans though, so it was good.
On top of tomato cans? How was that comfortable?
I wasn't there. I guess that's
okay, that makes it good. Wow. Okay. Anywhere else on before we move on to the last one?
I'm sure if I kept thinking, I'd come up with a bunch more. But I mean, there's only so much time we have in a show.
Yeah, right.
It's like, no, I'll wait.
I'll wait. Yeah.
Soft music and wait for some more of these answers.
Holy shit. Okay.
Yeah,
well, let's see if you can follow up with.
I've had a lot of fun in my life, Dave.
Yeah, nice. The more we do the show and the more we go into your life, I'm learning more and more about you, bud. So please, everybody keep asking more questions about them.
Yes, for questions. Are you ready, Dave? I'll give them the email. If you have questions and you want me to answer, shootingitstraight.wdc@gmail.com. Send your questions. Dave gets them. He reads them to me. I really have no idea what's coming or what's up next. Like these questions, right off the dome, because I have no idea what's coming ever. So send your questions. Dave will read them to me, and then we'll just keep playing this game. Mm-hmm. I have fun with it. It is what it is.
I have fun reading them.
But if you like the show, hit the like button, subscribe, hit the bell, ring it, get some notifications. This way you come back and see us again every week, Wednesdays. How'd you like that commercial? Every week.
That was good. Wednesdays. That was good. You should clip that and use it for future. All
right. What's the next question from Anonymous?
Let's see how you bury yourself on this one. No,
right, let's go.
This is the coup de grace of the subject matter. It's about threesomes. What are the rules?
Is it specified male, female, or male, female?
It does not have that. It just says threesome.
There's different rules. There's different rules.
Well, what are your rules? I'm assuming he's asking for your rules.
My rules is, okay, first and foremost, the men, we don't touch. If there's another guy there, there's no touching involved.
So it's not a deal breaker if there's another dong in the party?
No, it's not a deal breaker. As long as I'm not involved next to it or touching it or it's not touching me or anything else, we're good. We're good. I'm secure in my own sexuality.
Right.
I'm hoping the person I'm with is also...
You're not crossing swords.
Not crossing swords, not playing, anything like that or anything. That's not my thing. If you're into it, God bless you. Have fun. Enjoy.
Yep.
But it's not for me. So, and normally the way it would work is one person's on one end, the other person's on the other end. So it doesn't happen by accident either. Because it could happen by accident. And then that changes the game a little bit.
Right.
So you want to make sure you stay on your side. And if there's a switch, it's a lot safer for the female to switch,
right?
Then the guy's moving around and everything else. It's one opposed to two. It's a lot easier.
So if it's two guys and you want to switch, what do? Tag?
Either that or you tell her rotate. It depends on the girl you're with. Maybe you have code words that you set up beforehand. You have to have rules no matter what this is. No matter what threesome you have.
Okay, now I have a question. What's your safe word?
I don't know. I never had one. Anyway.
Go ahead.
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Oh God. Okay.
The rules have to be set up ahead of time, and everybody has their own rules and setups and everything else. Now, again, at the final end, where is everybody going? What's happening? Who's getting where? What's the scenario? For me, I don't think there's a lot of cuddling or anything like that afterwards, because we did what we came to do. We had fun. Everybody go their separate ways. Bada bing, bada boom, bada boop. That's for me. If you're okay and you want to high five each other, high five each other. Don't be scared. Good job.
Good job.
Yeah. Just don't do the figure it out, because it's. I got to imagine that's even more awkward when you're doing that with somebody and still can't get the high five or fist bump right.
Right, yeah.
Then you're like, what the?
Because it's probably kind of a little awkward to begin with, and then if you fuck it up with
it depends on who you are.
Yeah, you fuck it up with a band head shake at the end. It was just,
It wasted everything. So, with that scenario, you just have to have the ground rules. Okay, guys, don't touch. Stay on your side. I stay on my side.
Mm-hmm.
And then if everybody's done and we lay down or whatever, it's obviously guy, girl in the middle like a sandwich.
Right.
Laying down.
Right.
Okay, so that's for that. For the females, female, male, that's a totally different story. Then it depends on if the girls are into each other or not. If they're not and they don't want to touch each other, that's cool too. But that's a lot of work for a guy. Got all these guys. Every guy's like, oh, I want to have this. I want to have that. I can't wait for it. I wish I had. You know how much work goes into that?
A lot.
You gotta first and foremost. Can you multitask? Can you work? Can you do things at both times on both sides at different paces?
I'd like
playing the drums.
I would like to find out.
Exactly. So you have to be able to please two women at the same time. Not necessarily at the same exact time, but at the same time, at the same moment for you. And if you get too excited and you're done, how many shots you got in the chamber?
Yeah.
Are you able to keep going?
Or can you rebound and
what Izzy
and go again?
Our friend Izzy, who does the podcast with us on occasions, he used to call it mutant dick. Where
Please explain that, Don.
Yeah, mutant dick is after you're done, you don't lose any hardness. You stay erect. You're still ready for the party. Mm-hmm. And there's no downtime.
No downtime.
No downtime. That was called mutant dick. Mm-hmm. Now, if you were able to,
you should copyright that.
I'm gonna put it. Copyright. Make a note, Dave.
People are gonna start using that. But go ahead. Sorry.
But if you are able to successfully pull off mutant dick, well then it's okay. But then the question is, can you go from one woman to another woman? Do they feel safe enough? Do they know each other? Or do you have to change products in the middle? And because if you're touching one, then you touch the other with the same hand, diseases and everything. You got to be safe. You got to be smart. So there's rules to this. So you really have to fight. You have to figure. Not that I ever thought about this, but you really have to figure this out prior to actually getting involved. Because I'm sure once you're in the middle of it, and then you go, excuse me. Am I allowed to use my hand? I touched her here, and now I want to touch you here. Can I do that, please?
Well, let me ask you this: all the times you've been at clubs and stuff like that, have you ever met two girls that were into each other that were looking for a third?
I've been to the bars. Let's put it this way, where it became a game on. Not just trying to pick up a woman. Okay. But it was to try and pick up a woman that we could take to a go-go bar afterwards or a gentleman's club afterwards.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Because we didn't want to just pick up a woman now. We wanted to pick up a woman to help us pick up another woman at a go-go bar.
Right. Right. But wouldn't that add to the, like, you just saying you got to hope that the girls they connect or whatever. But right. I would think it would just be easier to swoop up two girls that are there together looking for, they may or may not be looking. You know what I mean?
You would think that, but the two girls that are usually there alone like that are just interested in each other, and you're just another dick. Figuratively and metaphorically.
Literally.
Like,
yeah.
you're just some asshole trying to get laid.
Right. Okay.
So it's a harder swoop in than you think. Sometimes it's easier to swoop in one and then eye in on another, and the two of you work together.
Ah, teamwork. Gotcha.
Women have defenses go down a lot easier when they see another woman with you. Yep. If you're a single guy trying to catch go in on a woman, and you have a wing girl with you, a wing woman, there's a much better chance you're getting that girl than if you had just by solo going and trying to get two.
I'm just laughing because this is I asked these three questions, man. I was in your element. You had everything. You said it eloquently, man. I bring up sports. You're like, fuck
Aaron.
him.
Aaron who?
Aaron who? He's a quarter. What?
Right? Yeah, that I don't know about. Threesomes and sex anywhere. Yeah. That I know.
Totally in
now
the
you're
element.
talking my language.
So that was great.
Yeah,
but I'm sorry, go.
No, I was just saying, does he have more? Or is this...
No, that should be it for this one. I mean, there's a couple other, but I think the episode's
that's good. Okay,
going good.
Very good then. Well,
so those are your rules. No other rules for
follow the rules, and like I said, set them up prior to starting the night. You don't want to screw up the night by not knowing what the rules are and then somebody being uncomfortable. Because if you do it once and you do it right, you're going to do it again.
And I'll just stick to one person, because if you put another person, that's just going to complicate me too much, and I don't need that.
I never believed in one-night stands. I never believed in them. I always said that if you did it right, you could have a multiple-night stand.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why ruin it with just one?
Yeah.
But that's just me.
Okay.
Anyway.
Words of wisdom.
Words of wisdom right there. Like I said, send your questions. I want to know what your questions are, and I'll answer them. And I'll be honest. And honey, I love you. I'm sorry. You know me.
You may want to skip this episode. No.
Nothing she hasn't heard before. Anyway, shooting it straight, WDC@gmail.com. Send your questions. This way Dave can get them. We can figure out what some more questions are. Ask anything you want. I'll try and answer them as honest as I can. Have a good week. I'll see you guys next week. Enjoy the show.
Later, people.